Hi there, I'm Suzanne, Head of Carer Support here at Mobilise. Mobilise are an online community of carers, and together our collective knowledge, wisdom and expertise empowers those that care to thrive. And as part of the community, carers have access to a range of online tools to support them in their caring journey. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the importance of having a check-in from time to time, the chance to pause and think. And that might be something you can do with a friend, just sitting on your own, alone with a notepad and pen, or even with us here at Mobilise. This month, our monthly Mobilise moment has been just that. It's been a chance to check in, and carers in our community had the chance to answer 3 simple questions. And everyone got a bespoke reply from me. It was great to hear from everybody. So the questions we asked were, how are you feeling? As an unpaid carer, is there anything you're trying to tackle at the moment? And what support do you currently value most? Now, when people answer these questions, we might not have simple solutions or answers to share. I've been simply reflecting back when I reply, reflecting back what they said, recognise the importance of their answers, and occasionally sharing some Mobilise content that's essentially the result of listening to what other carers have to say. So what did carers say this month? So how are you feeling? I wonder how you're feeling. A few people said they were okay. Interestingly, not much better than that. Lots of people said they were stressed or worried, feeling tired, exhausted and burnt out. And there were some carers in our community as well experiencing poor health themselves with pain, loss of sleep and other issues. One carer said, I'm pretty exhausted, trying to stay positive and patient enough to keep going and having disturbed nights. I wonder how you're doing. What's your check-in about how you're feeling? And maybe there's something similar about yourself that you recognise there. So the next question we asked was about what are you trying to tackle at the moment? Quite often there's a job on our to-do list we're trying to get sorted or a priority for us right now. And there was a real variety of things that people said. Lots of people were trying to tackle things to support the person they care for, to have a better quality of life, sorting out medical appointments, equipment that will help them stay safe and independent and keep their spirits up. Lots of us carers are looking to arrange respite or resolving situations with gaps in care and changing needs. It seems to be quite a juggling act for people. And some people were experiencing also difficult relationships and emotions. That was a really strong theme, particularly dealing with recent changes and accepting a diagnosis perhaps, and just noticing that quite often we're in a different place to the person that we're caring for. Perhaps they might be in denial about needing support or needing to make changes, and we're trying to sort of walk them and help them through that. There was also some exciting stuff going on. People are starting new jobs, getting married and moving house. So nice to hear people's lives carrying on and the exciting stuff in life happening as well. So the final question we asked was, what support do you currently value most? And we asked this so that you can also actually just recognise for yourself what you've got that you want to hang on to, what you really value. Particularly important when it feels like there's nothing around, to really recognise what we've already got. So some people said the support that's already in place for the person they care for. Other people recognise that wider family support or group of friends. And lots of people mention things that allow them as carers time out from their caring role, online activities and connection with others, things like the cuppers we have here at Mobilise. A few were grateful for the respite they've been able to set up. So people said here things like, I need people like me around me. The daily paid carers that do the bathing as my back can't cope are a real help. And of course, Mobilise cuppers and Facebook groups got a mention. So those are the 3 questions for the check-in. And I want to hand it back over to you really. You can all do this by yourself, grab a notepad and pen and have a few moments of peace and quiet to think, or sit down with a trusted friend to talk through these things. If you're looking for help with things that you're tackling, you might pop into the Facebook group at Mobilise, ask the community, or you can browse through the carers' content on our website. And it's not too late to join in with the Mobilise moment. I'll pop the link in the comments, and you can also join in anytime you like using our mini carers assessment tool. It's a really great way to check in and get a bespoke response. So all that is freely available for carers here at Mobilise. Plug for what we're doing. So let's remind you of those questions if you want to do that check-in. So number 1, how are you feeling? Just pause and ask yourself that. And then what's the thing that you're trying to tackle at the moment? Really bring into focus what you're working on. And what support do you currently value most? So what is it around you that's really helping? And just those 3 quick things in a check-in will sometimes help us to deal with the overwhelm, to check in on how we're doing, and to focus on something that's important to us. Hope you find that useful. Do join us in the Mobilise community to find out more. Looking forward to meeting you. Take care. Bye-bye.